Welcome for my tourism Pathshala. It will transform your dream into reality. Good evening, all of my UGC NEET aspiring students. This is our mega UIQ previous year question paper series of 2022 Tourism Administration and Management. Today's topic is based on Tourism Unit 8, Tourism Planning and Economics. Under this section, the first question number 9, what is optimal dividend payout ratio exists as per the four option. The perfect and correct option number 1, Gordon model. So we have to understand what is called optimal dividend payout ratio, and this payout ratio can be varied depending on the industry nature, maybe service or manufacturing. Number 2, stage of growth, younger or mature, or other factor, cost of capital of the company. So the correct option is option number 1, Gordon model. And another important model, Modigliani-Miller's model. This is also the important model you have to study. Sometime you get the question from this model also. Our next question number 33. This question is based on in relation to economic impact. Select the positive consequences of tourism. This is a very interesting question. Positive consequences of tourism. There is a 4 option. Number 1, inflation. Number 2, foreign exchange earning. Number 2, opportunity cost. Number 2, over dependence on tourism. The positive consequences. Positive and consequences. Consequences means consequences were generally used for the negative perspective. They are telling us, they are asking for the positive consequences. Very tricky question. So positive consequences of tourism is the inflation. Inflation means the when money cannot chase our product. That's the situation which arises for inflation. Okay, our next question number 51. This question is based on area of bank settlement plan. Under the area bank settlement plan, the members agencies are allowed to the 4 statement is given except statement A or B, C, D is the correct. The statement B based on the pass-through cash and credit card payment directly to the airlines. C, sell and distribute ticket on the airline behalf. And D, forward the credit card number to the airline which collect money. So option number 1, B, C, D are right. Purchase and resell inventory, this is a wrong statement. So option number 1 is the correct. Our next question number 59. This question based on tourism planning cycle. Follow the several steps including the following. Arrange them sequence in which these are taken. They are arranging this option correctly. So option number 1 is right. B, A, B, C, D, E. The first step, analysis the existing tourism situation. Second step, assessment of tourism related resources. Third, fixing priorities. D, programming and implementation. And final step, monitoring and evaluation. So these are the steps. The tourism planning process involves the following steps. Studying the recognition and preparation. Second, setting up the objective or goal for the strategy. Third, survey of existing data. Fourth, implementation of new survey. Fifth, analysis of secondary and primary data. Next, initial policy plan formulation. Next, recommendation, implementation, monitoring plan and reformulation. These are the steps. These are the tourism planning process are involving with various steps. But our perspective, so these 5 areas are important. Next question, Andrew Carnegie's question number 60. Andrew Carnegie's view on corporate social responsibility. Corporate social responsibility, as reflected in his book The Gospel of Wealth, is based on some principle. Which of the following are included in this principle? C and D options are right. C and D, or option number 3 is the right. Charity principle and steward principle. Charity principle and steward principle. Which of the following are included in this principle? After the question is based on social responsibility, so charity principle should be right, and steward principle. And 1989, Andrew Carnegie is the founder of the US Steel Corporation. He written the book called The Gospel of Wealth, and under this book he has given the two important principles, charity principle and steward principle, and the classic statement of corporate social responsibility. These two principles are perfect or classical statement of corporate social responsibility. Next question, question number 73, the based on matching. So tourism circuit proposed in 12th 5 years plan and destination covers. Very interesting question. This all are the circuit, Buddhist circuit, Jain circuit, Sufi circuit, and Sarva Dharma circuit. The Buddhist circuit is related to A2, Bhojpur, Vidisha, Damo, Chhattarpur. The A is related with the 2. B, option number 2. Wait, my dear, this answer has certain mistake. Please wait. Question number 73. Question number 73. Question number 73. This A is 1, B 2, C 3. Yes, A is 1, the Buddhist circuit. So A is 1. A should be 1. A should be 1. A, this option is right. A should be 1. Okay. Buddhist circuit, Nagarjunakonda, Amravati, and Aurangabad. Next, Jain circuit, Bhojpur, Vidisha, Damo, Chhattarpur. Sufi circuit, C3, Vijapur, Gulbarg, Aurangabad, Mumbai, and Sarva Dharma circuit, Tirupati, Chennai, Velankani, and Nagaru. So this option 2 is the right. A1, B2, C3, D4. So these are the important questions based on the tourism planning. So parallelly we have to study the important area of Unit 8. You have to analyze the syllabus, and parallelly you have to study this question paper which is given the previous year. So my dear, you can understand what would be the systematic process and procedure. I think you who follow my technique and procedure, you definitely get the benefit to achieve your goal. Thank you. Our next area, statistics and research. The question number 34. Which of the following distribution is used for testing a hypothesis? You have to remember the normal distribution. In case of normal distribution, we generally use the test of hypothesis. The option number 1 is the correct. Next question, our question number 35. Which of the following is multivariate statistical technique? There is so many statistical technique. One of the important statistical multivariate statistical technique is Logit analysis. The logit analysis is a multivariate statistical technique. The multivariate statistical technique is defined as a process involving multiple dependent variables resulting in one outcome. Multiple dependent variable is the involve of multiple dependent variable that result in one outcome. So you have to remember this is a multiple. For example, we cannot predict the weather of any year based on the season. There are multiple factors like pollution, humidity, precipitation, etc. So logit analysis is the multiple statistical technique. Next question, our question is based on question number 36. If a repeated random sample of size for t are taken from an infinite population, the distribution of sample means will always be normal. We do not know the distribution of the population because always be normal because we do not know the distribution of the population. Number one. Number if concept for one of the central limit theorem. Now for one of the central limit theorem, the correct option, if prepare random sample size of 40 are taken from an infinite population, the distribution of sample will always be normal because of central limit theorem. The correct option, so correct option is central limit theorem, not 1. 1 is not correct. The correct option is the central limit theorem. This is not right. This is the right central limit theorem. The answer central limit theorem is right. Why central limit theorem is commonly defined as a statistical theory that gives a sufficiently large sample size for a population with a finite level of variance, and the mean of all samples from the same population will be approximately equal to the mean of the population. The mean of the all sample from the same population will be approximately equal to the mean of the population. So option number 4 is the correct. Our next question. Which of the following statements are correct? There are ACE, statistics is the measures of sample, is the correct. C, the sampling error usually decrease with increase the sample size is also right. And E, the qualitative measures refer to the measurements of abstract concept, that is also the right. ACE. So these are the right. But B, all COVID-19 patients in the world is example of finite population is a wrong, and B is wrong, and also D, the system of grade in the Indian military service is the example of nominal scale. This is also wrong. So ACE is right. Our next question, question number 63. Which of the following are associated with the cluster analysis? Okay. Cluster analysis. So option D and E, statement D and E. Agglomeration schedule and distance coefficient matrix. Agglomeration schedule. So what is agglomeration schedule? An agglomeration schedule gives the information of the object or case being combined at each stage of hierarchical clustering process. The cluster analysis is based on so many stages, and another distance coefficient matrix. Distance coefficient matrix, the similarity of distance coefficient matrix is the lower triangle matrix containing the pairwise distance between object or cases. So these are the important step of the cluster analysis. Hmm. The associate with the cluster analysis, agglomeration schedule, cluster centroid, cluster centries, clusters membership, uh, dendrogram, and distance between cluster centers, similarity or distance coefficient matrix. So these are the steps. You try to read and remember these steps. It would be effective for this analysis. Our next question, question number 84. What is conjoint and about the conjoint analysis? Conjoint analysis is conducted using the following steps. Arrange them in the order in which these are taken. The conjoint analysis is a concept based on survey based advanced market research analysis. Survey based advanced market research analysis to understand how people make complex choice. The conjoint analysis, people's complex choice. Conjoint analysis, I try to use the conjoint analysis for the market based research. Try to understand the consumer behavior. The important step, first step 1, construct the stimuli. Next E, decide the form of input data. Next A, select the conjoint analysis procedure. Next, interpret result, and finally assess reliability and validity. So question number 84 is based on conjoint analysis. These are the steps of the conjoint analysis. The conjoint analysis is defined as a service-based advanced market research analysis method that attempt to understand how people make complex choice. Even simple decisions like choosing laundry detergent or deciding a book or flight or mental conjoint study that contain the multiple elements that lead towards a choice. Conjoint analysis is one of the most effective model for extracting consumer preference during the purchasing process. Conjoint analysis is conducted using the following steps. This data is turned into quantitative measurement using statistical analysis. Quantitative measurement. Construct the stimuli, decide on the form of input data, select a conjoint analysis procedure, interpret result, assess reliability and validity. So very interesting question. Our next topic is unit 9, enter syllabus. You will get the qualitative research and quantitative research and analysis tool. Analysis tool is under this section: analysis tool, factor analysis, discriminant analysis, conjoint analysis, multiple regression, and quantitative and qualitative technique analysis tool, and qualitative technique, grounded theory, content analysis, case method research, mixed method. Analysis tool is one of the important tool, conjoint analysis, and parallelly you have to study factor analysis and discriminant analysis. So this is our important question on based on research and statistics. Please minutely study this area to definitely 7, 8, 9 questions from this topic. Our next area is unit 10. This area is based on management. The question number 62. Question number 62. All the following are the Socratic method of tourism communication except lecture and demonstration method. Focus group discussion, workshop, panel discussion, these all A, B, C, all are the based on Socratic method of tourism communication. Only D and E is not the Socratic method of tourism communication. So option number 4, D and E, the lecture and demonstration method. So our next question. Next area is the question number 64. Which of the following are the characteristics of Weber-Brocatic model? The Weber-Brocatic model is based on which following are the characteristics? The division of labor and high formalization. Option number 3, C and D is correct. The Max Weber identifies 6 bureaucracy principles. Number 1, authority hierarchy. Number 2, formal rules and regulation. Number 3, division of labor specialization. Number 4, impersonality. Number 5, career orientation. Number 6, formal selection process. These 6 steps you have to remember. The question can become any area from this principle. Our next question number 75, matching author or thinker and contribution, is a very famous area. Max Weber is famous for bureaucratic theory A2. B1, Elton Mao is a Horton studies famous. Herbert Simon is famous for the principles of backlash. D, Rensis Likert, D4, systems of leadership. And Alex Osborne does brainstorming. These are the 4 important contribution, 4 important thinkers and authors. They are the great contribution. So these are the important, basically 3-4 question as given from October 2022. So these are the limited question they have given from particular management area. So I expect minimum 5 to 7 questions they will provide in this paper. They have given the limited question. So keep touch with this channel. You definitely get the up-to-date question on a step-by-step analysis. Thank you.